Give YouTube a chance to catch up real quick. Wonder how little lag there is, because I have it set to like the lowest amount of lag possible between playback and... It's not bad. I can dig with that. Deal with that, not dig with that. Cannot dig with anything that is not a shovel. Well, no, I guess you can dig with your hands. Let's tweet that out, close that. And give it a minute for people to be able to join the stream. Make sure OBS is nice and open so that lag doesn't kickstart up and be really bad. Actually, yeah, the delay is like about, what, 2 seconds? So that's not bad. Make sure my stream isn't unlisted, as sometimes happens. Shouldn't be. But it wouldn't be the first time it's happened. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, stream should be live. Let's give it about a minute for people to join in. We'll start at 8:11. We'll commence with the final story. I'm pretty excited. I got all my stuff ready. We got a giant bag of chips, 2 drinks, a fan running because there's a heat wave going on where I live in good old southwestern Pennsylvania, so I cannot deal with too much heat. And it's only like 70 degrees outside, granted, but it's October. And in addition to that, my bedroom where I stream from, because it's like a combination bedroom game room, because I live with my parents because I'm a loser, and there's nothing wrong with living with your parents if you're 21. It's not bad, but I have something about my room. It just gets really hot really fast, so it's very unpleasant for me when it's even remotely warm outside. So, bit of another few seconds. Can I just state that Adventure 2 Battle has an amazing title screen? I don't even know what the Dreamcast version's title screen is, actually. I've never seen it. I assume it's the same, but without battle written, but I know it has a different intro. Let's go to settings and change the theme to Eggman. I like Eggman. It's pretty good. Alright, we may as well kick things off. There's a whole lot of cutscene coming up, so let's get things started. With the Eclipse Cannon malfunction that we saw last week, at the end of last week's stream. It's part of why I like doing Dark immediately, like before last. It lines up perfectly. Eggman sounds like a pirate when he's angry. Which I appreciate, that's hilarious. Make sure OBS still has priority on my PC so that it doesn't randomly lag out. Man, they cranked the music way too loud in the HD version. Ah, it's ridiculous.
It's all over for us. What do you mean? I just received a message from my boss. The space colony Ark is currently approaching the Earth at an incredible velocity. It probably will impact Earth.
What's that on the screen?
This is a death sentence for every human being on Earth.
This was really dark for no reason, by the way. And she's the scary part. That little girl, I wish the space colony would have hit her.
In 27 minutes and 53 seconds, all of you will be destroyed.
How are they even hearing it? I guess they can just see it.
Planet Earth.
That's fair. I do appreciate the attempted diversity that this game has in its like worldwide cutscenes. It's pretty good. Instead of just a bunch of American and or Japanese people, it's American, Japanese people, and Egyptians for some reason.
Once I initiate this program, it cannot be disabled. All of you ungrateful humans who took everything away from me will feel my loss and despair. Is there anything else you want to say?
And Gunn just let him say these things, like down to an exact minute.
I plan to give you a taste of my revenge.
The vibration's getting
once on the
worse.
sun.
Professor Gerald Robotnik, one of the greatest scientific minds in the world, and my grandfather. What?
I knew you were behind all this. Stop it right now, or else.
Cutscene's stuttering a whole lot.
If I have the chance.
It's not supposed to.
What do you mean?
You're pretty persistent.
I bet that means it's gonna lag out, doesn't it? Let's check and see.
Letting Knuckles pilot the shuttle on the way over here.
Yep, we're gonna have some lag whenever the gameplay starts back up, because cutscenes cause that for some reason.
This is my grandfather's diary.
I don't quite know what happened or what went wrong. Was it a mistake to create the ultimate life form? I thought it would be something that would benefit mankind, but then the military guards landed on the colony that day. They were sent to destroy the research project that I had been working on. My colleagues at the research facility, my granddaughter, Maria, I hope you are all safe. The colony was completely shut down, probably to keep the prototype from falling into the wrong hands.
Into the wrong hands. The ark was shut down under the premise that there had been an accident.
Oh, cool. The lag fixed itself. That's good.
His name among those who died when the ark was shut down. She meant everything to me, and I couldn't bear the thought that she died because of my research. I lost everything. I had nothing more to live for. I went insane. All I could think about was to avenge her. Somehow, some way. I got scared as I no longer was able to control my thoughts. All I could think about was that I wanted it all based on my original projections. I was able to complete my project, Shadow. I designed its mind to be perfect, pure. I will leave everything to him. If you wish, release and awaken it
If
to
you
the
wish to
world.
fill the world with destruction, so that's why you released Shadow from the base.
You want to speak up there, Eggman? We can't hear you at all. Like, literally at all. You are far too quiet.
That should be you, right? We have to stop the space colony now.
May have shifted due to the amount of energy given off by the emeralds. We have to stop the energy.
But how?
That's it. There is a way to stop the energy. You have to use your emerald. You're the one that told me that the Master Emerald has the power to stop the Chaos Emerald.
Why is the Master Emerald now literally the size of a Chaos Emerald? That's so ridiculous.
The reaction of the Chaos Emeralds is moving toward the cannon's core. It may be too late.
There still may be some time left. If we pull together, we might be able to get to the shortcut that leads to the core.
Man, this cutscene's boring. I just want the gameplay to start. This is going to be one of two streams tonight. Since I know the stream's going to be really short, we're going to play through Sonic 1 as well. Which I forgot to put in my Xbox. Dang it. I have to grab Mega Collection off my shelf to put it in. But that'll take, like, literally a second. It'll be in between streams. It'll be like a 5-minute break. We'll get to that when we get to it, though. We are playing the final level of SA2, which is a very long and very pleasant finale. Don't care about him. I did not go back and get power-ups, except I did go back and get the air necklace for Knuckles. We'll get to why in just a moment. Ow. Hopefully my audio mixing is good. I think it's actually set for a Mega Man stream. I didn't fix it accordingly for Sonic. I'm actually going to lower it a little bit because I feel like the game audio is probably pretty loud. Very inactive chat tonight. Much sadness. Usually you guys start picking up around a minute or two into the stream. I'm sure you'll pop up, though. This level's really cool when it works, but it didn't want to work there. This is a really cool final level, though, because I like the fact that you play as all the characters. I always thought that was a neat touch. Well, I guess it's not so much a touch as it is the gimmick of the entire stage, but it's still cool. I'm going to actually turn down my computer volume to my headphones because this game is ridiculously loud. Even though I have my desktop audio, like, really, really low, like, for me to hear, compared to what you guys are hearing, because SA2 just cranks out the volume, man. And I get why. It's because it's, like, this heavy metal soundtrack, pretty much. This, like, rock and roll style music. If you hold up against any surface while you're gliding, you pretty much plummet, which is why it died last time. In case anyone was wondering, I was aware of that. I don't think it's an intentional mechanic. I think it's just how the game is. The main gimmick of all of these levels is stopping time with the, there's like time stopping switches. It's actually a really cool little area. This whole final stage is pretty good. It's also not very long, unfortunately. Kind of wish it was longer, if we're being perfectly honest. I timed that wrong. I need to wait for the thing to go down. There we go. And then just mash the shoot button. You don't actually get to go through the door. It just transitions away when you open it. Kind of weird, but it works. I hate the camera angle there. I get that it's trying to be cinematic, but it's not good for gameplay. You need to kill all the enemies to open the door. That's why I bother with those shield enemies there. It doesn't actually matter if you shoot all of the little projectiles that robot has. It just matters if you target them, which is why I did exactly that. Oh, I somehow missed that gun beetle. Huh. Come on, Artificial Chaos, come out. Oh, one did. There we go. Yeah, these levels have an emphasis on sort of just making you kill all the enemies to progress. Which is nice because there's some cool timing areas as a result of that. We're not going for like an A rank here, but I wouldn't be surprised if I got one anyway, honestly, because I used to love this level as a kid. I played through it all the time. Just because it was neat, you know? You play as all the characters. I thought it was like the coolest thing. And my opinion isn't too different from that now. I still think it's a really neat area. There's the platform I was trying to find. Man, I love hovering around as Eggman. Obviously, the green acid stuff does hurt you or kill you, depending on where you're touching it. So you do want to avoid it. Can I make it across? Nope. Yeah, you have to freeze time to make it across there. And I was not fast enough. Yeah, this level, honestly, it would be one of my favorites if it wasn't kind of really long. Specifically with some of the later areas. Let's just ride this across a little bit. Cool. I'm too low. Ugh. Need to actually time a platform into a position where I can make it across. Or rather, make it up. That might work. Nah. That will, though. And then much the same as Tails, we have to destroy the security gate at the end. Which is basically going to be the end of destroying the gates. Now we just have to enter them. We play as all the characters except for Shadow in this, because Shadow gets a boss fight. I thought this Rouge area was a lot more difficult when I was a kid. The Knuckles area I still kind of dislike as an adult if you try and play it without the air necklace. But we're not playing it without the air necklace, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, Rouge's area here is all about just timing things. It's a lot easier for the first half while we are on foot, but we will be underwater for part of it in just a moment. Or no, we'll be underwater for the Knuckles section, which it goes through the same areas, is more or less what I'm trying to say. Like, Rouge's area, like, whole gimmick is probably the shortest of the entire level. But then the Knuckles part's pretty irritating, if I'm being honest. Oh, I can't make it through here until I stop the water, huh? Damn it. I guess that's supposed to be challenging. And truth be told, it kind of is. Mostly because we have to go so far between the time-stopping thing and the actual, like, progression. Oh, there's a spring there. That makes it a lot easier, actually. Nice. And that's it for Rouge. Her area takes like a minute. She just stands down there drowning. I never noticed that. She just chills on the bottom of the screen. Oh, that's really sad. Poor Rouge. Knuckles area is not very fun. It is the most annoying of the final area. Hello, Artificial Chaos. Although I do like playing as Knuckles in levels like that are more just non-linear and open, like, exploration areas, because I like Knuckles' control a lot. So this is pretty cool. Like, I mean, I know it's already, like, non-linear level design when it comes to Knuckles as a whole. But I mean more that I enjoy having just a linear task to accomplish rather than trying to find things, because I don't think that's very fun at all. This whole gimmick here is basically avoiding drowning, but we can't drown because we got the air necklace, which was an aquatic mine. I know I skipped it in the actual, like, Knuckles level playthrough that we did together on stream, but I got it before starting this stream. I went back onto that, back to the hero story, well, specifically through level select, and grabbed it because I just didn't want to deal with drowning. This is where we were as Rouge. Is there nothing down here? I haven't played through last story in forever, so. Yeah, we have to go through the top part, don't we? I'm a foolish man. I knew that, actually. I think. I'm just being an idiot. You know, as I tend to do. Now we have to find the time stop switch in this room, which should be... Where is it, actually? I don't even know. There should be one, though. Might have to kill the Artificial Chaos to find it. No. Oh, there it is. Okay. I just know that this is probably the most annoying part of the final story as a whole. Some people really dislike Shadow's boss fight, actually, but I rather enjoy it. We'll get to that pretty shortly, though. Your timing has to be almost pixel perfect to get through that. I barely did. Yeah, I already don't trust my timing on that. We're gonna hit the switch again. This part sucks a lot, honestly. Yep, we did not make it. Yeah, the timing here is really, really precise. Definitely to a fault. It's not good design at all. Yep, didn't make it that time. Let's do it again, again. That time we have it. 'Cause this second area gives you more than enough time, I think. It's just that first like jump we have to make is ridiculous. But here's a switch we had to hit, so we'll just do that. And we're already onto the final part of the final level. This was definitely a lot harder and longer as a kid. Which is not a quote I want taken out of context, because that's gross. But, yeah, I struggled a lot in this whole level as a kid, but now not so much. I say as I die immediately on the best part of the level. That would have been an A rank run, but now it'll be an E rank run. That's what I get for trying to check stream settings while I'm live. I do like this level a lot as Sonic. For the record, I think it's pretty great. It's very short, though. I think Sonic actually has, like, one of the longest parts of the whole thing. That was purely just for points, I think. I don't think you actually have to kill that artificial chaos. Or you might to open a door. I'm actually not sure. Gold Beetle, dead. Nice. Yeah. Again, the time stop but time stop switches are still kind of our main gimmick in this whole level. Homing attack up this. They don't tell you that, but if you don't do it, you'll die. You just will. There's no other way to do it. And now look, it's a tribute to Lost World from Sonic Adventure 1. Right down to the textures being ripped from it and the music being a tribute. But these are literally textures from Lost World. They just ripped them. In order to show that we're doing an Angel Island-inspired thing, and that was that. That was the last level of Sonic Adventure 2, everyone. It is the longest level in the game, but it's only like 10 minutes. We did it in 7. That would have been an A rank run, but I died, so it's a very low rank one. You don't want to die at the end of a level, but I wasn't going to bother resetting. I might do through it again, because again, this is going to be a short stream. It won't even be the only stream tonight, because the stream's going to be so short. We're going to probably play that level again when I have viewers to watch it. And then we will... Ooh, I did not mean to skip the cutscene. Oops. That was kind of important. Oh, well. But yeah, we're going to probably play through that level again so I can get an A rank on it. But yeah. It really doesn't, Knuckles. Yeah, Sonic and Knuckles are not very happy in this cutscene. I don't even get how that works, but it doesn't matter. Hi, Bio Lizard. This is a great boss fight. Or at least I always liked it. A lot of people really hate this boss, though. I think it's a lot of fun. Yeah, Shadow is supposed to be like the hero of this whole thing. We goofed up, and I skipped his cutscene where he sort of redeems himself. Oops, I did not mean to do so, but that's a-okay. No, I'm not going to post my scores on the leaderboards. Mochow, I don't want to have my score being last behind a bunch of people who have 0.0001 seconds on this because they cheat, which is exactly what I guarantee is on there. All I have to do in this boss fight, don't fall in there because that'll kill you, because it'll pull you out of the area. And if you leave the arena for the fight, it's just a game over, so. Basically, he chases you a little bit, and then you grind up his thingy. I guess his, like, life support tubes, I think, is what they're going for with it. Oh, that would have been unfair. You can jump out of it in the early phases of the fight, just not in the later ones. Because the current increases and gets way faster. Yeah, all you have to do is avoid him. And for now, at least, all we have to do is dodge him, and then he will let us... Ow. Okay. Eventually he'll, yeah, he shoots projectiles now, which you have to either jump over or somersault under. The timing on them are apparently stricter than I remember. The, Sonic Generations on 3DS, you fight this guy as well, and the fight's almost identical. It's actually a really impressive recreation, except it's two-dimensional, which makes it a lot easier, and they get rid of the, divides in the platform that you stand on. Or I guess more of an arena than a platform, but alright, you know, whatever. I prefer to be near his front in case he's ready to let us attack him. Also, this is one of the best themes in the game. BioLizard's music during his fight is awesome. Oh, look, he gives us a second to recover our rings. How sweet of him. No, don't miss, Shadow. No, Shadow, go back up. Well, I guess we'll just have to try again. That was really, really pathetic. Thanks for letting me do that, BioLizard. I appreciate it. Although, I guess, isn't every lizard a bio-lizard if you really think about it? Because, you know, they're biological because they're alive. Gerald Robotnik could have done a better job naming it. Or Black Doom, if you prefer, but we'll get to that when we get to it. Which is not something I'm looking forward to getting to, quite frankly. That would be in Shadow the Hedgehog, which is not a game I enjoy at all. I mean, I guess I like some elements of it, but, like, none that I can think of. I do like this bit, though. It's kind of cool, because I like the homing attack in Adventure 2 a lot. They did a really good job implementing it. It just feels really nice and kinetic. And it's never too slow. Yeah, this fight isn't as hard as people make it out to be. I think it's probably the hardest fight in Adventure 2, but I think that's just more that Adventure 2 doesn't have very many hard boss fights. In the sense that it doesn't have any hard boss fights, because this fight's really easy. That was good. I didn't know the current didn't take you when you were invincible. That's good. See, I'll dodge one eventually, everyone. Just watch. See? Okay. Don't see, because I did not dodge it. I'm at a really bad angle to dodge his attacks. Well, it didn't matter anyway, because now we're attacking him. Although I do want to get a ring first. I guess I don't get to get a ring first. Hopefully nothing hits me. Nothing hit me. Okay. Ring, 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 rings. Okay, I didn't get to get a ring. Yes, I did. And then this is the final hit. We're almost at the very end of the game already. Half an hour. This is actually shorter than I expected it to be. Well, we died. So we get to do the whole fight again. Honestly, that's probably for the best. Because the stream needs to be dragged out a little bit. I thought it would be at least twice as long as it's going to be. But no. Good thing Amochow still shows up. Hey, Amochow just got eaten by him almost. That would have been really pleasant. Too bad BioLizard just can't do us a solid. Dodge all of his bullshit. I'm waiting for him to use his stupid attacks on me. I didn't know he had a biting animation. That's kind of cool. Unnecessary since he does contact damage, but still cool. Yeah, that's the only problem with this fight, honestly. I think, in terms of like his attacks being unfair, which is what people often complain about. The only one I can think of is these energy balls. Not because their timing is bad or anything. I think the hitboxes are a little large, but it's a final boss almost. Like, what do you expect? It's the penultimate fight of the whole game. The only issue I have with it really is the ending lag on the somersault. You almost have to jump out of it, and that's an optional move that they don't teach you in the game anywhere. So I think this is actually where I learned about doing the somersault backflip as a kid. I also don't like having rings here because I don't want a lightspeed dash by accident, which is an issue that I've had during this fight. Just lightspeed right into an attack instead of dodging it. It's not great. Using the homing attack doesn't do any actual extra damage other than like above jumping, so there's no real reason to do it if you're like in a position where you're just going to bounce off it and you don't want to risk overshooting it by air dashing instead of homing attacking. You're fine to just jump on it. It's usually what I would do depending on the situation. Yeah, it's why I'm somersaulting into the wall as much as I can, because that also cancels the ending lag of the attack, which is handy. I'm not huge on the somersault as a mechanic. I always thought it was really sloppily implemented. Like, it just kills the pace too much. It's fine, and I get why Sonic would have a somersault. It's just like, I don't know. It's sort of just better off, in my opinion, from a gameplay standpoint, just leaving in the ability to curl up on command like you could in Adventure 1. I mean, it would propel you a tiny bit, but not much, and that was always cool to me. Man, that's really funny dialogue. You ugly prototype. Yeah. Keep on doing you, Shadow. Ugh. And here we are at the most provocative of the supersonic transformation scenes. Man, they botched that. The translation is really bad. They didn't really become one with it. He just shoved the needle nose part up his ass. It's really gross. I'm sure it's fortunate Shadow knew exactly what Sonic was making that look for. Hey, Siege, how's it going tonight? This is such a provocative cutscene. It's just a little overly sexual once Shadow and Sonic start doing their little animation here. I mean, I won't even explain it. Just once they start transforming, what does it look like they're doing to everyone in the chat? Like, what do you guys think this looks like? Because I'm thinking, ew. DeviantArt's probably going to have a lot of fun with this, is all I'm saying. Well, more like have had a lot of fun with it. This game's like almost 20 years old. But still, you get my point. God, when this game turns 20, which will be Sonic's 30th anniversary, the 30th anniversary thing won't bother me. But like, this game being 20 in 2021 is really going to get to me, man. But here we are at the final boss, Final Hazard. Again, we're going to screw around a little bit after the final fight, and then we're gonna be doing another stream after, since this is gonna be the shortest one. But this fight's awesome. Once you know what you're doing. So basically, we have to hit these boils on the bio lizard. And we can fly around because, you know, we're in space and we're super. A button moves you up. B or down is pretty good at moving you around up and down. And then you can also homing attack by tapping the button and holding it while you're close, like that. CC is by far the hardest of the 3 stages. CC meaning Cannon's Core? We're going to be playing through that again, actually, because I didn't A-rank it, because I died right at the end. Not because I did anything, like, wrong. I genuinely was not looking at the stream, because I was setting up. I wasn't looking at the game. I was working on stream stuff. And wasn't super helpful to die right then. So I'm going to go through it again, because I actually really like that level. I think it's a lot of fun. As a kid, I thought this boss fight was pretty tricky. Now I don't. I want to get the final hit as Sonic. So I'll show you guys how to transform between the 2 characters in a moment. But I really like the homing attack during this fight. It's really satisfying to use. It's fun. Their hair moving is really weird. If you take too long during this fight, you will die. There is an invisible time limit. So if you're struggling and your character is running out of rings, just move past Bio Lizard, and you will transform. So that was a mistake. We do not have enough rings to get through it as Sonic. Yeah, because yeah, okay. I don't know why it drained my rings down to 3 when I did that, but that's... Alright, then I guess we're just gonna do it in order, because this fight's really easy. None of the Supersonic final bosses are difficult, but this is one of the easiest. I don't know why my rings drop down to 3, but if you're ever running low on rings, as long as you're in the fight as one character, the other character's rings are replenishing. So, basically, if you are down to like 5 rings of Shadow, just fly right past him, and you will be golden. You don't actually have to use the homing attack that they give you to hit the boils. I know some people really struggle with the hitboxes on them because they are weird. If you come at them from like pretty much a straight angle, though, you won't miss, like, ever. So, like, that, it's pretty easy. I actually went back and got the air necklace off cam. Like, before I started the stream, I went off and grabbed the air necklace. Because I forgot to get it during the actual Knuckles, like, during Aquatic Mine on the Hero Story stream. So, yeah, I was not about to go through that without it, because I hate that level without the air necklace. It's doable. I did it as a kid, but it's not easy. I'm not a fan of the water mechanics of any Sonic game. I think this game has some of the more entertaining water mechanics, because the swimming is pretty solid. It's not good, but it's usable. Sonic, you are currently on the field. How do you think Shadow's Ring Energy is doing? But yeah, if your timing on this is, like, bad, you can really, really die quickly. I do like this final boss, though. It's one of my favorites in any Sonic game. It's really easy, but man, it's climactic. And Live and Learn, the music playing in the background, fantastic. It is a great song. It is one of my favorite video game tracks of all time. But that was Sonic Adventure 2's final story. We are going to go through one of the level of it again. That's Cannon's Core, which is the only proper stage of it. We're going to go through it again, because I'm not a fan of having a D rank on it when I could have had an A, or at least like a B. I don't know. This cutscene is mad cool. Man, Shadow should have stayed dead. I like him a lot, but I just don't think he ever had a good story again after this. Because he was obviously designed to die. Heroic teamwork, Sonic. I didn't see what the rest of that thing says. Oh man, that blonde lady was having like an oh, she was going again. That blonde lady in the crowd there was having an absolute fit. That was horrible. Sonic looks mad here. It's cool. I think this game's soundtrack as a whole is really good. I don't think it's one of the best in the series. Well, let me rephrase that. It is one of the best in the series, but it's not like my favorite. I think Adventure 1 had a better soundtrack on the whole. But the non-vocal themes in this game are really good, for sure. That's such a stupid line. I laugh every time he says that. Brave and heroic hedgehog. It's just, oh, it's so goofy. This whole game is just a joy. It's so funny to me. But yeah, no, I think this game has an awesome soundtrack for sure. I do think that some of the non-vocal themes are better. Like, I'd say like City Escape, partially just because of how iconic and nostalgic that track is for everyone, is like my favorite song in the game in terms of level themes. But like, I think it's solid. I think Adventure 1 has my favorite Sonic soundtrack. It's probably my favorite soundtrack ever in any game. Although, I will also say Sonic CD's Japanese soundtrack ranks right up there as well. It's super good. This soundtrack's good, though. It's really good, actually. It's great. Hey, Shiny, you missed the story, but don't worry. We're going to be going through a couple of the things in this game again. Yeah, we're going to be going through some of it again, Shiny, so don't you worry. Stream's not over. We're going to be doing 2 Sonic streams tonight, actually, because this stream's short. Like, with credits, it's under an hour. So, we're going to go through Canon's Core again. And then we are going to be playing through Sonic 1 on the Genesis. Not on Genesis. We're going to be playing it on Mega Collection Plus. But this is just a short thing, so I wanted to go through and have a little more than just the last story. Yeah, where I'm at, it's 8:51, and I started the stream at 8. Although it seems like my streams pick up at around 9. So I'm thinking about starting my Sonic streams at 9 from now on. Actually, it's going to be what I have to do because my work schedule is going to be changing in about 2 weeks so that I work Wednesdays, which is fine by me. I will still be out in time to stream at 9. East Coast all the way. Well, I'm not on the coast, but close enough. Pennsylvania, everybody. But, yeah, one of my classes for school is a late start class. It starts in about 2 weeks, and when that starts, my work schedule is going to shift very slightly. Won't impact you guys, except my Sonic streams will be starting at 9 consistently. I mean, they might be delayed by a couple minutes depending on work, because I don't have a set time I get out of that job. I have 2 jobs. One's at a restaurant where I make salads. That's sort of my spending money job, if that makes sense. I make less. It's next to my house. It's extra hours, basically. And then my main job, I work at a retro game store. And that money I, hoard for school and whatnot. But my weekly, weekday shift at the restaurant is going to be shifted to Wednesday in a couple of weeks so I can make way for class. So my Sonic stream should consistently be starting at 9:30, which seems to be when my viewership kicks in anyway. The only reason I started early tonight is because since I'm doing 2 streams tonight, I can start the second stream a little early. Because I want to do a 2D game in between the 3D stuff. I'm currently writing an update video that I'm probably going to also make tonight. Because, that'll take me 10 minutes to throw together. It's just going to be voiceover over some of my assets with, random footage underneath. So, that'll be whatever. But, that's something to expect tonight. Or tomorrow, rather. My LyingTuna update video, which will have my stream schedule in it. I have to finalize that. A new day brings a new adventure. But not a new Sonic adventure. Because that'll never happen, and everyone should probably stop asking. Well, rest easy hero, because one's dead. He's dead now. So just rest easy, Shadow. Poor guy. He's not alive anymore. I wish I had time to do recording, honestly. Because I want to get back into the swing of videos. Because, I mean, I do, like, review-type videos on my channel. And they're a blast to make, but, man, they take time. Like, a lot more time than I have. I'm going to show off a couple of the other features as well. But let's show off. When you beat stories, you can then go in and choose, like, between cutscenes and areas as starting points. We're just going to go to stage select because it's a lot easier. And we're going to go to Cannon's Core and do it again. I think it's somewhere. Is it selectable in this? I don't actually know. Yeah, Cannon's Core. It is really hard to get subs when you have, like, none, Siege. My channel's been growing for the first time in forever, because I'm averaging about 5-6 subs a month right now, which might not be a lot, but it is to me, which I'm incredibly grateful for. So, thanks to everyone who's been subbing and watching, and hopefully everyone's enjoying my shit. I just don't have time to make the videos I want to make. It's part of why I've been streaming a lot more often. Weekly streams are a way to keep the channel alive. Under a minute 31 on Middle Harbor. I don't even know what my average time on Middle Harbor is. I guarantee it's a lot more than that, though. Although I do consistently A rank it, because that's my favorite level. The Hero Story stream was the last one I did with my old streaming setup, so... and then there goes Tails. Poor guy. The new stream setup makes streaming a lot more fun, since I no longer have, any kind of delay or frame rate issues, obviously, other than the occasional lag spikes after lengthy cutscenes. Man, the Sonic 06 stream is gonna suck with that. Ugh, I didn't even think about that. That is something to anticipate. I think Sonic 06 will be in the near-ish future. You really can't chain spin dashes as well on this game as you could Adventure 1. Because there's a delay before you use it, so they added a delay for a reason. It's because of the somersault. But that's like one of the main issues I have with SA2 compared to SA1. Sonic's control is better overall, but the spin dash is a lot less fun to use. Even though physics-wise it's actually identical, I think. It just has the startup delay. Dang it, man, this is not going well. That jump is the hardest part of this entire level for me. I did not struggle with it during the actual stream of the game. I died there once, but now that I'm playing it with an audience, because no one was watching during that, because it was too early and my audience was not available, I think. Which is why I'm now going to be streaming Sonic stuff for sure at 9. It's also part of why I started the stream early, was just to see. Yeah, I know. I just don't want to exit and go back because it wastes time. And, like, this isn't a file I'm ever going to use again. I'll probably delete it off my Xbox after I'm done with the SA2 streams. There is going to be another SA2 stream, actually. Hopefully within 2018, I want to do a stream of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle Action Replay Codes on GameCube. Because it'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, that jump's the hardest part. But I want to do a stream of action replay codes of the GameCube version. Oh, really? That went great. There we go. But I can't record GameCube or stream GameCube footage at a, like, resolution I'm comfortable with quite yet. Well, not a resolution issue. It's just a, like, it kind of is. Like, technically it would actually be lower resolution when I get my new setup, but it'll look a lot nicer. It's hard to explain. Let's grab some rings, because I don't want to have no rings going into the next area. Thank you. And then just blast the door. Bam, 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 bam. Murder, 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 murder the door. Does dying there count as anything? What happens? I've never died at the same time as transitioning. Oh, cool. It didn't matter. Good. Hey, robot, you wanna... There you go. I do like the gun robot designs a lot. They're pretty good. But at some point we're gonna be streaming action replay codes on this game, which it's also when I'll show Green Hill Zone off. It won't be till then that you guys get to see Green Hill Zone on one of my streams in this game. But at least it'll be shown eventually, right? My GameCube footage isn't amazing whenever I... Man, I didn't want to die. I guess we're going to reset, because I do want to get an A rank. Yeah, we'll exit and re-enter the level. But I do want to show off Green Hill Zone eventually, just it'll be in that stream, rather than in, like, one of the stream series things. Because this game's really funny with action replay codes. You can do some really dumb stuff, and I do want to show that off for everyone, so... Yeah, you guys can expect that. I won't even have the upscaler to do that with for a while, so... But that'll be a fun one. I'm really excited for that stream. What I haven't decided yet is what the next 3D Sonic game that we're going to stream is going to be. Because I'm thinking about doing like a Mania stream next week, just something basic and fun and easy to do. So I'm thinking Mania next week. I'm doing Sonic 1 tonight, so it doesn't need to be a Genesis game. Or I might do like the 8-bit version of Sonic 1, which no one will watch. It's not going to get any views, but like, whatever, you know? But I haven't decided what the next of the 3D games will be. I could just move on to Heroes and do them in order, or I could make things more interesting and spin off with something else. I haven't decided yet. That's up to everyone, I guess, in the chat once I have people watching and discussing things. Because that'll be 2 weeks that I start the next 3D Sonic stream series. It will not be Shadow the Hedgehog, and I don't want to do Sonic 06 quite yet. Those are like my only rules regarding it. Oh, cool. Now I have my input delay. Oh, nope. It went away immediately. That's definitely a good thing. Because that's always frightening when it happens. But yeah, there will definitely be a another 3D stream. I just have to decide what it's going to be. I hate that jump so much. The only reason I'm leaning away from 06 is because of the loading times. Like, we will do 06, but, like, those load times... Because I actually don't mind playing 06. Like, I actually think it's a lot of fun just to play and mess around in. It's not the game itself that throws me off. It is completely the load times and not wanting to stream something without much downtime. Because that just seems like it'll be mighty boring. That's so obviously a texture and not actually a modeled hallway. It's so funny. I didn't even get the sunglasses and Knuckles. I could go back and show where some of the power-ups are. I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. No, not going to die there. I do know where the golden beetle is for this level, though, and I think it's one of the easiest ones in the game to get for no reason. They just made it really easy. I always miss that one gun beetle, though, which is kind of annoying. You want to pop out the artificial chaos? There we go. Please shoot. Thank you. Yeah, this level's really cool once you get, like, a nice flow going on it. Before that, it's not very fun, though. Like, at all. This part's cool. Because I really enjoy these weird timing sections in Sonic games. They're always fun. There we go. One thing I've noticed recently is that people really like SA2 a lot right now. Like, it went through a phase where everyone hated Sonic Adventure 2. Right now, everyone loves it. And this is something I get more from work. That's how I generally get like what audience input is on the games. Like I know the Sonic fan game base itself is still pretty mixed on it, but I remember when this game was like detested by a lot of people. No, I want to take the top path. And to take the top path, you have to freeze time because the platform drops. Oh, I thought it didn't drop if you froze time. I don't know how to make that then. Oh well. They can't hit you from behind, so that's a nice weak spot for them. Yeah, this is going a little bit better than the last few times in the sense that we haven't died yet. But yeah, I do actually really like this game. Like, don't let my criticisms make it seem like I don't. I just do have issues with it as well. Because I know I've been a little harsh on this game at some points and other times really praising, so it might be a little hard to get a grasp on my exact thoughts on SA2. But they're generally positive. Very positive, actually. But not like it's an amazing game. I don't think it is. I do think it's a good game, though, and I will never, ever say it's not. Unless I'm like in a random SA2 hating mood, or if I'm just being a troll. Both of which are perfectly possible, especially the troll thing. So that's me more often than not. Let's see if we can just... There we go. Hello, Artificial Chaos. Bye, Artificial Chaos. Hello, Artificial Chaos. Bye, Artificial Chaos. I don't even know why there's a time stop switch there, because there's no real reason to use it. Because the only one we really need to use is this one, so we can get out of the area. And then we're on to the part that everyone hates, and the part that made the game hard for a lot of kids growing up, I think. And then after we're done with this, we are going to either mess around for a minute, or we will start the second stream of the night. I mean, there's gonna be like a 10-minute break in between streams because I just need the time to set up the next stream. Especially since I forgot to put the game in my Xbox before starting the stream, which was originally what I was gonna do because this is a downloadable game. Good old SA2 Dreamcast is. No, other way. Please make it. Please make it. Please make it. Please make it. Yeah, whatever. Oh, no, you cannot go through the lasers with invincibility frames. That's weird. I thought you could. Okay, whatever. We need to go up there first because the actual path to get through the area is blocked off by a switch that is past these lasers and up a little thing. Specifically, right here. We need to hit that. If you don't know to do that, you will spend literally forever in this level because you can't progress without doing that. And it's really cryptic, and I don't think the game tells you what to do. It might. Like, I think there's an Amo Chow, so he might tell you what to do. But, yeah, this level is almost impossible if you don't have the air necklace, which is an optional power-up a few levels ago. We do need to use the time stop switch to get through these. These parts are the most annoying in the game, in my opinion. Like, I hate these swimming sections because your timing better be pixel perfect. Like, I honestly don't even know if I made this one. I think I did. It's very, very common to make it right to the end there and then lose, though. Because it'll just push you back if there's a strong water current there. Same right here. This one's a little bit easier, I think, honestly. I know other people definitely disagree with that opinion. I just messed it up, actually. That current sound is very annoying. It's so loud. But yeah, I hate this part a lot. And I think everyone else does, too. Which is a shame, because otherwise it's not a bad little Knuckles area. I like the idea of a Knuckles level where you're not treasure hunting, you're just exploring, because he does have very explorative controls. But that's all you need to do is Knuckles. Now we're on to the Sonic part. Hopefully I won't die here again. So yeah, let's check that out. The Sonic part's cool though, because Sonic's gameplay in this game is cool in general. I do like homing attacks, so I'm a fan of this level because it does have a little bit of an emphasis on homing attacking in a couple areas. Never enough to be annoying or anything. I think you have to destroy this artificial chaos out here just to make a door open or something. I don't know, but it's cool. Yeah, this door here doesn't open until you do. How did I get hit? Whatever. Doesn't matter. Oh, I didn't realize you tried to homing attack the time stop switches. That's kind of really weird because they're not something you would ever want to homing attack. I don't know. Homing attack up this because if you don't, you'll die. Up top there are Chow keys. In case you really want to visit the Chow Garden during the final level of Sonic Adventure 2 for some reason. Hey, look, we're in Lost World. I already mentioned this, but now I have viewers. So look, we're in Lost World. From Sonic Adventure 1. At least the textures are from Lost World. And the music is also from Lost World here. It is one of the few like blatant references to SA1 that tie the games together really nicely. Heroes has a couple as well. That's why I sort of view it as the unofficial Sonic Adventure 3. Even though how did I get a D rank again? That's weird. Whatever, we didn't die this time, so I'm happy. But yeah, that's the end of SA2. Before we end, I'm going to show off the dumbest thing in Sonic Adventure 2 as a whole. And to do that, we have to go to City Escape and play through the level again real quick. Not the whole level. I don't think I'm going to finish the stage, but I just want to get through here pretty quickly so I can show you guys something kind of funny. It's a power-up, and it is the dumbest power-up in just about any game I've ever played. So I want to show it off, because to my knowledge, it has no practical use whatsoever. Also, this level's really good, and it's just a lot of fun to play through, so that helps as well. But I really want to show this off. Also worth noting that the levels do all get, like, not all, but most of the levels have, like, alternate routes that are opened up by you having the correct power-up, which is definitely cool. I appreciate it a lot. That one rail always tilts you sideways for some reason. But we're going to be going through the level as normal until we get to a certain point. I do love the momentum of the spin dash in this game. It is there, just like it was in SA1, and it is good. And a lot of the same tricks and stuff apply from SA1 as well. Probably runs on the same engine. I don't actually know. I never looked too deeply into that. But a lot of the same control quirks and stuff exist between the two. Grinding is really good in this game too. But I want to show something off. It's right up ahead just a little bit more. And it is the funniest power-up in the game. It's so completely worthless. I love it so very much. So we just want to go down here. I did not want to fall because it's like the slowest way to get down here. I was trying to spin dash, but I did the thing. I don't even know if you can chain spin dashes in this game. Can you? This isn't exactly a great area to check. I feel like you can. Not very well, but you can, yeah. Not as well as in Adventure 1, though. But we got a power-up down here. It is the magic gloves, and it is the stupidest thing ever. Let's get to an enemy so I can show it off. Preferably a ground-born enemy. You'll do. We can do this. That's it. That's the power-up. Not exactly useful at all, but it certainly exists and can be used if you have any desire to do that. Yeah. And then you can attack other enemies with it. I don't think there's a single point in the game where you actually should use that. And then let's just I guess we'll finish the level. Hey, look, the gun truck's afraid of your homing attacks. So that's pretty funny. Yeah, you can't really chain them super well in this game because the there's a delay before using it. The best you can do is just mash the spin dash button as well as you can. It's not really something you can do, I don't think, huh? In Adventure 1, you could really chain them. Hey, there's Big getting murdered by a truck. But at least the momentum's fun. So, let's just get up there real quick because I want to, damn it. And now, let's backtrack through the whole thing. Because why not? If I remember, it will spawn a second gun truck when we get to the top. But I'm not completely 100% on that. Yeah, you can't really chain them particularly well in this game. Because whenever you let go of the spin dash... Whenever you press the spin dash button again, it lets you run. Which is great if you're moving on a surface that is... of really any kind of significant height difference. I don't know what I'm trying to say. If you're on a non-sloped surface, you lose speed faster when you're spin dashing, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, we're going the whole way back up to the top, everyone. Why? No idea. I think it spawns another gun truck, though. Let's find out. Press the spin dash button again. Yay, now there's 2 gun trucks. Yeah! Yeah, if you press the spin dash button again, he gets out of the spin dash right away. Which is the only way you can kind of chain spin dashes, but again, it doesn't work super well. It's fast, but it's like not as fast as just letting the spin dash carry its momentum. But again, depending on what kind of surface you're on, it is the fastest way to get through. Did the other gun truck despawn since I created this one, or am I just going to be stuck? No, it despawned. That's probably for the best. But yeah, no, to get out of a spin dash, press the spin dash button again. You can do that at literally any point. It works the same as Adventure 1, basically. It's just that in Adventure 1, if you did it and then you mashed the button, you would immediately go back into a spin dash. In Adventure 2, that's not the case at all. That would have been like, what, a C rank? Yeah. It doesn't let you do that at all. You have to do it a certain way in this game, which I'm not a fan of. Like, the spin dash is a little more limited here. Let's go to the best level in the game and play it because it's fun. I wonder what the fastest time I can personally get is, actually, since you mentioned yours, 131. I doubt I can do that, but let's find out. This is not like a formal speedrun attempt at all. I just want to see what I can do. Yeah, that could have been a lot better. And this will not be an A rank run because of how much stuff I'd have to skip to get that sort of speed. But let's find out. Because I'm not much of a speedrunner, I gotta say. I'm very bad at trying to speedrun video games. I do like speedrun tricks. Especially in games like Mario 64, where they make the game, like, tolerable for me. Because I love Mario 64 a lot. Only whenever I'm screwing around with speedrunning tricks in my casual gameplay. Like, I'm not a speedrunner whatsoever. But, like, it makes the game a lot more fun for me, personally. It would have been faster to just run here. Well, that helped my time, I'm sure. Ugh. Let's restart, because I think I could actually probably get under 131 now that I try it. Going as fast as I can through everything, because, again, I'm not a speedrunner, and I'm playing with a controller, which makes things easier, because I thought you said you played with a mouse and keyboard, which is not ideal for SA2, but, if I skip stuff with spin dash jumps, it tends to help. Well, I missed the dash panel, and I'm going very slowly, so that's not great. I do love me some Sonic Adventure, though. Let me say, the gameplay is so much fun. Even though I'm not super good at it, I love messing around with the physics in these games. They're so much fun to do everything. Sonic going about a mile a year, which is not great for me. Yeah, definitely running is faster here. Should have spin dash jumped. I don't know why I bothered a homing attack. I think I literally have the exact same time I did last time. I wish the timer didn't continue to go during the cutscenes. This is the only reason I'm not getting like a better time. Let's try one more time and see if I can get sub 131 without actually like, again, not putting any like strategizing into it, just doing what I normally would do in the game, but a little bit faster. Spin dash jumps are very fun. I feel like I'm getting the exact same time every time, no matter what I do, actually. I've never actually watched speedruns of SA2 now that I think about it. I don't think I even watched it at GDQ, and I know it's always at GDQ. I just never watched it. I should. It seems like it'd be a lot of fun to watch. There's probably a lot of really weird stuff you can do with, like, different jumps and everything. Well, that helped. Oh, that would make sense too, huh? You can't skip all of them, I don't think, though, because some of them are automated, like this first one. I mean, it probably is skippable. I just don't know where the skip would even be for it. I meant to run that, not light speed it. Well, that was bad. Yeah, I bet that would make it faster too. Okay. Well, that was a loop skip, just it also messed up Sonic's automation really bad. That was really weird. Okay. This is going to be my last try before I set up the Sonic 1 stream. That was not the last try. This is the last try. I repeat repeatedly until I get that first loop skipped. Again and again and again. What, just run and jump it? Oh, yeah, that's a lot easier. Okay. How did the lightspeed dash not work at all? That was super weird. This is the last try because I have no lives left, and I want to do the Sonic 1 stream still tonight, so it would help if I actually got to start that. But I do like Sonic Adventure 2, and I like to mess around with the physics, and this is fun. Well, that could not have helped, but it probably didn't hurt a whole lot either. I wish I didn't take lives while you were in stage select, because chances are if you're doing this, you are doing it to mess around and speedrun. So it seems really impractical to have it take lives, but like whatever. I guarantee like the fastest way to get through there is with a spin dash bounce jump. Yeah, like that. Oh, there's a barrier there. That's annoying. I didn't want to do this all day, but I think we're gonna mess around with it again because it's funny. Okay, last set of lives, I mean, like, we're gonna do this with. Like, we're not gonna spend all night trying to speedrun Metal Harbor here. Or he can hit the first enemy and not let me do the spin dash jump at all. That's certainly an option, I guess. You can probably jump past that half loop there too, if I had to guess. Don't care. We're just gonna actually go with the second one because I got that first skip down really nice. Please land. Cool, I did. I doubt that saved me any time, but, you know. Why'd he turn around in the somersault? That was weird. I know you can make that one jump up really fast. Let's try it one more time, just because I'm curious now that I have a general idea of what speedrun this level entails. I assume it just is mostly spin dash jumps, as everything in the adventure games tends to boil down to. Yeah, I don't want to even try doing the skip there, because that would just be hard. Or he can miss and take up. I guess it would take about the same amount of time to somersault it, so it's not really a big deal. I don't consider that massive time lost. I swear no matter what I do, I'm getting the same time, because I'm barely even messing around with it. This is weird. I dig speedrun tactics in games. Like, some of these I'm actually probably going to integrate. Like, I'll probably never go through this loop again in Metal Harbor in any playthrough of the game, because I always, like, take speedrunning things and take them into casual gameplay, so. Although, some of these I know I won't do, because you cannot A-rank without getting certain enemies hit. So, like, I know I'm not going to skip all those enemies like that. I don't want you to follow me, Omochao. How are you even keeping up with me? How are you ahead of me? How'd you kill that, Omochao? Jesus. Omochao just destroyed a jet. Christ almighty, I did not know you were that powerful. Man. How is my time the same no matter what I do? I'm very intrigued by this. Or he can just not hit the spring for reasons. Huh. Or he can go down here, you know, whatever. Whatever you want to do, Sonic. I guess I can't control you. Oh, that would be annoying if I grabbed Omochao anywhere. I just hate grabbing Omochao by accident in general. It happens all the time. Like, surprisingly often, considering the fact when you want to grab him and mess with him, he will dodge like anything you do to him. He's amazing at dodging. I'm just stunned by his ability to destroy jets. Like, that's magical. I guess I do not need to speedrun this. Okay. We are going to end the stream there, though. And we are going to... I guess we'll just exit the menu and let Sonic die, because we are going to be starting the Sonic 1 stream in about 10 minutes. Should be up 10, 15 minutes, depends, maybe less, maybe more. I'm going to take a bathroom break. I'm going to get that set up. I already have everything written, like a description, thumbnail, all that's done. I don't need to do any actual work. But you guys can expect that in a few minutes. I will be back shortly. I'll see you guys shortly. Bye-bye-bye. Shortly. I keep saying shortly. See you shortly. Bye.